refurbished products are brought into India, and it's mainly done by fragmented, very fragmented, unorganized sector. What are some of the measures that can be taken to actually streamline this process and also ensuring that patient safety is always paramount and the right liability is placed with the original manufacturer?
That's a great question, Shishir. And again, we can sometimes generalize by saying that India has become a dumping ground for products from the West. But if we were to take a concerted effort on defining these standards, what we could do is we could start with first seeing where are these equipments getting reconditioned or refurbished. Are they getting these refurbishment done at factories which have the right quality management systems? Now I'll quote here, for example, the standards like IEC 63077 or ISO 13485, kind of seeing that, all these quality standards are being adhered to and quality checks are being passed when we are looking at accrediting or acknowledging that we are looking at patient safety. The other aspect really is that whenever we are looking at a product being equivalent to new or same as new in terms of its standards and performance and safety, we should look at if it is able to perform with the original equipment specification and also able to meet the regulatory standards which were defined at the design stage itself. And that sort of again goes on to say that to Shishir, your point, OEMs being driving this and not having, let's say, third party players who can do this refurbishment at their end. So OEM taking their share and responsibility of making sure that refurbishment is done, keeping the checks and balances in mind. Second, ensuring that the service that these products require, the safety features, the efficacy is all similar to the new products. So I think once that is done and you have the similar to performance and quality, then you can also look at post-market surveillance. So what you can do then is, and we did that, Intuitive set up a global capability center recently where post-market surveillance is a big effort from our side. So we want to make sure that when these refurbished equipments are being used, that is not just the end of what we want to track. We want to make sure we have the surveillance on, look at any adverse events, and see that at the end of it, it's patient safety, its reliability, its efficacy that's met at 100% level. We can actually also draw parallels from some of the other countries like the US, Japan, UK. When they look at defining import of refurbished equipments, they also set these standards correctly, and then they're able to distinguish the the right processes versus just allowing anybody and everybody. So my humble request to this forum is to look at ways in which we do not stall. We look at options to continue the import, but we look at these gatekeeping situations or criteria, where when all of these are met, we supply it to the diaspora that I was talking about earlier. And at the same time, we encourage the Make in India efforts as well. So we are able to balance and come up with a solution which is holistic for the entire population.